Travel for Engineers, Episode 6. I'm Paul Heney, and this is a video series where we discuss the technical side of things that you might encounter while traveling the world. Here in the US, we are gearing up for the Independence Day holiday weekend, so what better time to launch another episode of Travel for Engineers? Today, we're going to talk about an engineering structure in a famous tourist attraction that is not hidden from view, but rather celebrated and promoted to the general public as a learning tool. Love that. And that would be the large mass damper atop the skyscraper known as Taipei 101. So I had the opportunity to travel to Taipei just about a month ago to the Computex show, thanks to Advantech. Quick shout out to them here, as well as to their Advantech Edge AI conference. And I got to see their world headquarters in Taipei. So after the long flight over, I had a recovery day on Sunday. So I decided to take the train into downtown to see the city and Taipei 101. So some background on Taipei 101. This skyscraper was completed, in 2004, and it was the world's tallest building at the time at an impressive 1,667 feet tall. It held that title until 2009 when the Burj Khalifa surpassed it during its construction. Taipei 101's design is comprised of 8 segments, each containing 8 floors. The number 8 is associated with good fortune in Chinese-speaking cultures. Some people have compared the design to a stack of Chinese money boxes, or less kindly, to takeout boxes from westernized Chinese food restaurants. The building is connected to a large multi-story mall, which I was not expecting. This very high-end shopping experience was similar to the more expensive malls I've seen in Las Vegas and Dubai, and it was quite busy when I visited. It continued the same architectural design and flourishes that Taipei 101 features. So when you head up to the top floor of the mall, you can purchase tickets to visit the observatory floors near Taipei 101's top. Now, because of its great height and Taiwan's situation located in a seismically active zone for earthquakes, and as well as in the potential path of typhoons, engineers had to make the building structurally resistant, but also somewhat flexible. The structural engineering firm designed the building to withstand 134-mile-per-hour winds, as well as the strongest earthquake that could be expected in a 2,500-year cycle. To help study the building during either seismic or wind-driven events, a 660 metric ton damper was created and sits near the top of the structure between the 88th and 92nd floors. This giant ball is said to be the largest skyscraper damper in the world, and it can reduce Taipei 101's sway by up to 40%. Now, as I mentioned, the building has several observatory levels for the general public. The views outside to the surrounding cityscape of Taipei are truly extraordinary here. You can even grab some food or specialty coffee drinks up there, along with the requisite gift shop. At the lower levels of the observatory, not only is the damper visible, but visitors are encouraged to come see it with educational descriptions of what it is and how it works. They refer to it on signage as a tuned mass damper. I love this experience so much. What better way to inspire the next generation of engineers than to show kids some of the coolest things that engineering can do? Here you can see how the damper hangs from 4 enormous sets of cables and is supported at the bottom by several large shock absorbers. There are also some cool videos of the damper actually swaying, including 2 instances during a magnitude 7.2 earthquake that happened in April 2024 and during Typhoon Soledor in August of 2015, when winds greater than 100 miles per hour impacted the building. It was during this event that the damper moved the furthest it ever has, roughly 3.3 feet from its central position. Now, you can actually view the damper from 2 levels of the public observatory floors, floor 88 or floor 89, so you can see it from either above or at eye level. I also checked out the uppermost observatory level on floor 101, which gave an even higher view of the surrounding city from my perch above the damper. Now, some other buildings that contain mass dampers around the world include Sydney Tower, the Shanghai World Financial Center, the CN Tower in Toronto, the Tokyo Sky Tree, the John Hancock Tower in Boston, and 432 Park Avenue in New York. You'll also find dampers in some bridges, some wind turbines, and even in power transmission lines. But if you want to see one that's truly celebrated and not hidden, Taipei 101 is an experience that's worth the trip. All right, that's it for this episode. If you have an idea for a future episode or would like to be a guest here yourself, please drop me a note at pheney@wtwhmedia.com and let me know what's caught your eye while on the road. Also, don't forget to join the Travel for Engineers newsletter on LinkedIn, which was made just for this video series. Make sure to keep an eye out during your future travels and look out for the engineering behind the scenes that makes the world work. Until next time, thanks for joining me.